Hey everyone, so for today's assignment, we're adding and subtracting fractions, but today we're doing mixed numbers. So it's not just like 2 over 3 plus 1 over 2, it's like 5 and 2 over 3 plus 2 and 1 over 2. So a mixed fraction is just a fraction that has a whole number in front. Like for example, 2.5 would be 2.5, just like that. So what we're doing today is we're adding two mixed fractions. So I'm just going to clear this and I'll do an example of addition and then an example of subtraction. Then you should be good to answer your questions for today. So let's do the first one. We'll do 1/2 plus 4 and 2 over 5. Okay, so the way that I like to do these is I like to change them both to improper fractions, or in this case, the 1 over 2 is already a proper fraction. It's fine, so we'll leave that as 1 over 2. So we're going to change this to an improper fraction. Improper meaning the number on the top is bigger than the number on the bottom. And we did do this in school, so you should be able to do this, but just in case you need a refresher, to do this, you kind of think of it as like a circle. So you have to go 5 times 4, so that's 20, and then add this. So remember, we multiply first, and then we add. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 2 is 22. So 4 and 2 over 5 as an improper fraction would be 5 times 4. 20 plus 2 is 22 on the top, and the bottom does not change. So the bottom will stay as 5, and we're going to use this 22 over 5 down here. So 22 over 5, just like this. And then we add the exact same way that we added last week. So we have a 2 and a 5. We need to find the lowest common multiple. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5, 10. So we're going to use 10. So I'll put 10 on the bottom here for both. Okay, so how many 2's go in 10? There's 5. So 5 times 1 is 5. How many 5's go into 10? There's 2. So 2 times 22 is 44. And then we add those two numbers together. So 5 plus 44 is 49. And the bottom, we do not change, we leave it as a 10. So our solution, or our answer is 49 over 10. And I practiced this in the Khan Academy system, and you just have to write it for today. You do not need to change it to a proper fraction. You can just write it as 49 over 10 right in the box that it gives you. And that is how to add two fractions, one being a mixed number. And I will do another example. So if you need to look at this one again, you can just go back, rewind, and watch it again. But now I'm going to do an example of a subtraction. So I'm going to take 8 and 3 over 4. And I'm going to subtract a half. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is have them both in an improper fraction, or in this case, this one's already proper. I want to have them both as just a fraction and not a whole number plus a fraction, so not a mixed number. So to do that, we do the same thing as in the addition example. So 4 times 8 is 32. 32 add 3 is 35. So on the top here, we have 35, and the bottom doesn't change. And we're going to subtract 1 over 2, and 1 over 2 is already in a good form, so we're just going to leave it like that. So 35 and over 4 minus 1 over 2. So we have a 4 and a 2. We need the lowest common multiple between a 4 and a 2. So I know in this case it works out really well. 4 actually works for both. And this one we didn't have to change it, because how many 4's go into 4? There's 1. 1 times 35 is 35. This one does not change. How many 2's go into 4? There's 2. 2 times 1 is 2. And then we have to subtract. 35 take away 2 is 33. 4 and 4 does not change. So our solution, our answer in our box would be 33 over 4. Now 33 over 4 is improper, but as I said before, in this example, you do not need to change it. And that is it for adding and subtracting mixed numbers with unlike denominators. If you have any questions, feel free to send me along an email and I can explain it again. Or if you would like to just rewatch this video, you can go ahead. But that's it. So have a great day doing your assignment. See you later. Bye.